If the wind changes, your face is going to stay that way. I don't think that Chloe should get a solo. Production has obviously invited them. I'll be there and I will buy the shots. Are we really going to pretend like she's not going to have time to do this solo? Hello guys, and welcome back to the final episodes of season 4 of Dance Mums. We are on the first part of the 2-part finale and I'm super excited. And I know that chat is just as excited as I am, because guess what? I'm live. So if you missed the live stream and you want to know what happened on it, you can't. It's a once in a lifetime ordeal, okay? I'm sorry, it is what it is. You'll be able to watch all of the chilling and chatting, but you won't be able to watch any of the episodes. Instead, they'll be here, edited for your pleasure. So if you guys are enjoying the series, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. We've got another unconventional pyramid behind us, and I am super excited to get into it with you all. So without much further ado, thank you guys, and let's get into the episode. Anybody know what shape this is? I feel like a CBBS person. Do you know what shape this is? Yes! It will make more sense if you remember what the shape was in the previous episode, because this is a capital B. Really bad capital B, because I don't have enough people on the pyramid, sadly. So, yes. Everyone guessing the number 8? No, it's a capital B. Anyway, at the bottom of the pyramid, of course, it's going to be Abby Lee Miller. I'm in an R about who I should put at the bottom of the pyramid, but you know what? If it's not going to be Abby, who's it going to be? Up next, we have Melissa. She's just quite something, isn't she? She's just annoying. Actually, Doug Muffin would have been at the bottom if I had a picture of her, but I ain't putting that flop on my pyramid. Anyway, up next, we have Chloe. She's in a boot. That's about it. I ain't got nothing. I got nothing left to say about her. She's in a boot. She's going to be booted off the team this episode or next episode, I don't know. But either way, she's going, and you know what? Big respect to her for even showing up. The crying bit really did make me upset, but other than that, not really much I can say. Up next, we have Jill. I mean, Jill in the last episode, she had a good moments, but aside from that, what did she do? Not much. Up next, we have Mackenzie. I mean, talk about flopping her performance, bless her. She did not do well in that performance, and I was gutted for her, but you know what they say, every performance is not as good as the last one.
Are you sure you're saying that right?
You know what I was going for with that. Christy is up next, and I have to say, I really did enjoy her in the last episode. I did. The motivational speeches, the way she was with Chloe, I just feel like we are definitely leading up to a swan song for her and Chloe, and I'm just not ready for it. I'm really heartbroken that we're going to be losing them next Sunday. I mean, mark it in your calendars, people. It's going to be tearful. But up next, we have Holly. Holly is in a very, very special position where she is the kindest, sweetest soul ever. She can't even bring herself to be nasty to Abby sometimes, and believe me, that is tough. To stand on that kind of moral high ground is absolutely mental. But either way, she's an icon. We love her. The motivational speeches were motivationally speeching, and I have to say, she is the best mum of the lot. Not my favourite, but best mum of the lot. Up next, we have Maddie. I mean, she didn't complete a solo on screen, so I didn't get to see anything from her. I'm assuming because she's automatically competing in nationals, but either way, is what it is. And the group number, she was good, but worst thief ever. I mean, who goes into a bank with your mask up? That's thieving 101. Anyway, up next, we have Nia. Nia, what an icon. We love her. Her dance was great. I think that the only issue I had with it is because I just seen it a couple of episodes ago. I didn't feel the same wow factor that I did the first time because it was so fresh in my mind. Whereas with Kendall's top, incredible. Really, really fun to watch. Enjoyed it a lot. Great performance, and I loved it. It was brilliant. We've got a bottle of Prosecco. It's actually Rosé Prosecco. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know whether it's nice or not, so we'll see how it goes. I literally just looked at my empty glass going, I haven't even popped the Prosecco yet, so that's fun. Let's catch up on chat while we do. You calm yourself down. You calm yourself down. You've been warned. You've been warned, bottle. Okay? You just popped off.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Oh, this is a nice studio.
Is it, Jill? Is it a nice studio? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced this is a nice studio. It's quite small. It's quite slim. I don't know how this is going to work for choreographing a massive group routine. And is there going to be another team in here? Because obviously the other team, are they going to be here? Listen, it's a lot of people to fit in one tiny little studio.
We are in Los Angeles, California. Hollywood, Burbank, everything is here.
Not everything is there. I mean, I'm not there, am I, at the end of the day? Listen, I am the life and soul of the party.
Nobody believes that, bro.
Yeah, I'm not coming up with anything cool, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best.
Try harder.
I just heard Jill going, okay. I did wonder why there was another little, like, thing for people to stand on, but I just thought they'd accidentally laid out another thing. But you know what? It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. We got the new team here. We got the new team here ready to rock and roll. And if I were them, I'd be quaking in their boots. Because this team is a 3-time winning Nationals champion thing. They're quite good, is what I'm saying. Is Kathy going to be? Kathy's here this week as well, isn't she? Oh, I wonder what she's going to bring for Nationals.
So you didn't wait to get called in. You just trumped in here.
They don't follow the rules like we do.
Melissa, they don't follow the rules like we do. Holly was not impressed with that statement, okay? She actually doesn't care about you butt-licking Abby, okay? Just spreading the cheeks and... She don't want it, okay? She don't want to be involved in this ass-kissing that you like to do, okay? So, back up, Melissa. Back up.
Abby, what is the purpose of the select team right now?
To dance, to win.
I mean, that's not really a good enough reason, is it, Abby? It's not really a good enough reason. They're here to dance, to win. Okay, cool. But, like, what is their function currently? Because our girls have beaten every single one of them. And now what are we going to do? What are we going to do now? Because this is played out. If we'd have been competing against them every single week, this could have been the culmination of maybe like a 5-5 tie or something like that. Maybe a 4-4 because there actually hasn't been that many episodes of them. But it could have been the culmination of they've won 4, they've lost 4. Who's going to come out victorious? But instead, we've just got a team of leftovers, basically, against the main team. So there is no point in this.
I am in it to win it. Absolutely, it's all about the win.
These kids have won 3 nationals in a row.
I think the winds are changing.
Well, you know what they say. If the wind changes, your face is going to stay that way. And you got an ugly face. You got an ugly face currently. Not in general, just currently. Because you're being all smarmy. All smarmy and nasty and weird. It's just a little bit gross, isn't it? It's just a little bit gross.
Let's get to Pyramid. Chloe, you didn't dance, obviously, last week.
And you know what? Fair and valid. This is one of the rare times that I'm like, you know what? Chloe deserved to be on the bottom of the pyramid. She was the only one that didn't rehearse or perform last week. So you know what? Bottom of the pyramid? Fair and valid. Fair and valid.
And I talked to the orthopedist, and she cleared her to dance. So, she's good.
Well, I wasn't prepared for that. This is Abby, by the way. This is me doing my Abby accent as if she's from London. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Didn't know that. And guess what? Chloe, I thought that you were going to be the main soloist, but you're not going to be. In fact, I know who is going to be. It's going to be you.
In the show, sometimes you were amazing, sometimes you were silly.
I don't think the word silly is what I would use, personally. I think the word uncoordinated and not very good. I'm sorry, Mackenzie, but your performance was just not good, and that is on you at the end of the day. You literally slayed this so hard earlier on in the series, and then you came out and you flopped. I'm sorry, but you did. There's not really much I can do in this situation. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, I have to say. Not this time.
It was good, it was strong, but it wasn't what I just saw the week before.
That's because she only did 45 minutes of it. Can you imagine? She was just parading around the stage like Maya Angelou for literally 45 minutes. That would be absolutely crazy. That would be mental. But yeah, basically, she didn't perform the whole dance, so the entire effect was completely lost. I don't blame her for not understanding the whole dance or not getting the full vibe, because it wasn't the full dance. That's not her fault. That's your own fault for putting the stipulations on what they could do and what they couldn't do.
It was your confidence, your ability to get up in releve, to be properly placed in the turn, to keep your shoulders down and nail it.
So why is she third? I'm not being funny, but if you're going to put Cameron above most of the other people on the team that made no mistakes in their performance, when she stumbled out of a turn, she started late, and she did all these other things wrong, then this is clearly a fix. And if you're putting Maddie on top and she didn't even do a 45-second solo, then what's going on? Do you know what I mean? Come on. Come on. This is absolutely ridiculous. And honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed in you, Abby. I'm a little bit disappointed because once again, these pyramid rankings are rigged.
I can see her face all the way from here.
Well, maybe you had your contacts in at that point. Maybe you decided, oh, I can't see anybody's face. Let me pop my contacts in. Maybe that's why you could see her face all the way from there.
I just threw her at the top of the pyramid. She didn't have to dance. She proved herself in every number in that concert.
I threw her at the top of the pyramid because she didn't even need to prove herself. That just sums up Dance Moms, doesn't it?
Why not have a personal appearance with Maddie, who was in the Sia video, and Maxie, the little pop star who went to #1.
There was no #1. There is no #1 records of Maxie anywhere that I have been able to find. None. So where is this #1 bullshit coming from? And yes, my red cheeks are coming out because I've had a little drink and it's hot in the room and I'm getting flustered. Okay? This is bullshit. I'm bored. I'm bored of the hype around Maxie when, let's be honest, she's just like every other little pop star. Basic. Okay, she might be amazing now. Mackenzie Ziegler might be incredible now. But Maxie is nothing but another basic child singer that is just given shit songs to churn out to the public.
You're a mean one, mister.
The Junior Elite team will be performing a contemporary lyrical piece entitled Amber Alert.
Hang on a minute, let's stop that right there. I've heard about the Amber Alert. I've heard about the Amber Alert, guys. I've heard about this, okay? We actually had an alert in the UK for the second time ever that just destroyed your ears at like 3 p.m. today. It was awful. I've heard about this number, and I have a feeling it's going to be interesting.
The select team will be performing a routine called Hollywood Stars.
Well, that sounds as exciting as Amber Alert, doesn't it? Hollywood Stars. Ooh, I wonder what that could be about. Doesn't take a genius to work that one out, does it? Maybe Abby couldn't work that one out. Maybe not.
The first solo is going
to Maddie? Is it going to Maddie? Is Maddie getting a solo? I would be very interested to see whether she gets a solo this week.
Kendall.
Are we living in the Twilight Zone, guys? Are we living in the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do X-Files? Are Mulder and Scully about to burst into the room and go, Ethan, it's not safe here for you. You need to go to a safe place while we deal with this extraterrestrial threat. Guys, I'm scared. I'm very, very scared.
We have, if the foot holds up, Chloe, there's no reason why you can't do a solo at Nationals.
Okay. Personally, I don't think that Chloe should get a solo. Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest, but she should not get a solo. I do personally believe, I think it's unfair that Chloe did not perform last week in the 45-second solo competition and she still gets a solo. That seems unfair to me. Am I excited for her to do a solo? Absolutely. Obviously, she didn't get to do one last year. But do I think it's fair? No.
Maddie, I'm going to tell you right here and now in front of everyone, I don't think you're doing a solo at Nationals.
Consider me gagged and gooped and shocked. That is crazy. That's absolutely mental and crazy. Oh my days. Oh my days. What do you mean she's not doing a solo? What is going on here? What is happening? Genuinely shocking. absolutely shocking.
You're a Jimmy Kimmel today. You're a Jimmy Kimmel all day tomorrow. That gives us one day to do a solo before nationals.
Okay, in the nicest way possible, Abby. In the nicest way possible. She's already learnt the solo last week, so are we really going to pretend like she's not going to have time to do this solo? She's already learnt it. She already learnt it in her privates last week while she was not practicing anything else because she already knows the other dances. She didn't learn anything new last week apart from the group dance, so she was obviously learning this week's nationals dance, right?
In the last solo, we'll be going to Cameron.
I've got to watch Cameron dance again. Yawn. No, I'm joking. It's just Dad Muffin's going to be genuinely aggravating this week. Honestly, I cannot be bothered. I cannot be bothered with her right now. Honestly, Dad Muffin is genuinely one of my least favourite dance moms ever. Purely because the way that she just acts so... Oh, it couldn't possibly be me. It couldn't possibly be me. Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. Oh, no, I would never campaign against your daughter, Christy. Really? We're going to believe that? Are we going to believe that right now? That's what I thought.
But keep in mind, Abby, that she is the only person on this team who's never done a solo at nationals. Ever. And Nia's been here since she was 3.
You know what, You know what, Holly? I'm so glad that you're speaking out because this is absolutely ridiculous. This is genuinely something that frustrates me so much about this, is that Abby would rather prioritize her getting a win over her allowing her children the experience of dancing at nationals. And I'm not being funny, but you can get both at the same time. There is nothing stopping you putting in Nia, knowing that she probably won't win, bless her, let's be honest, but giving her that experience of dancing at nationals, and then putting in somebody else that you know probably will win, like Chloe or like Cameron. My personal opinion is Nia should have the solo over Chloe because Nia has proven that she deserves that nationals solo more than Chloe.
Such a simple-minded response.
Are you staying? Do you want to keep dancing for me?
That is such a simple-minded response. Yeah? Because Abby is simple-minded. Why are we not surprised by this? Why are we not surprised? This is the same woman that makes decisions with the saying in her mind, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just because it ain't broke, don't mean you can get a newer model and try something different and see whether you like it. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Okay?
I'm not asking for a handout. I'm asking for something that she has earned. Other people get to leapfrog, and it's not right. So proceed if you may, but I will not be silenced.
She deadass just said, I will not be silenced. As if you could silence the Holly Fraser. Do you know what I mean? As if you could silence her. You can't. That's the why. That's the how. That's the who. That's the where. That's the when. That's the 5 W's. And the 1 H. How?
Is it going to be Nia? I don't think so.
But this is the issue I have with you, Abby. You're not putting Nia in because you don't think that she's going to win. But you put 3 people in. Only one person can win. So the other 2 people are going to lose. So why not put Nia in and just give her that opportunity and give her that chance? It seems so ridiculous and unfair to me.
All right, Melissa, you're dismissed. So take her, go.
Okay, thank
Mind
you.
your manners, your P's and Q's.
What does P's and Q's mean? Please somebody tell me. Mind your P's and Q's. I don't understand. I've never understood that phrase. I never understood it at all. I don't get what's going on. When she says this, I genuinely sit here and I'm like, what? What are we talking about? Please, somebody explain to me what P's and Q's means. And also, Maddie's hardly going to go out there and swear like a sailor. Do you know what I mean? She's hardly going to go out there and go, oh yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. You know what happened on that set, you know? Well, I was running around that room. I was flopping all over the place. I was hiding in that corner. And do you know what happened? I don't know, but it was so and I had the worst time ever. It was absolutely abysmal. It was dreadful. It just honestly. She's hardly going to get up there and say that's Jimmy Kimmel, is she?
But next season, that's all going to change. Next season, it won't be the select team against the elite team.
Well, what's it going to be then? What's it going to be? Please tell me. Please. Because I paused the video and I need to know. So I'm going to have to unpause the video to find out, guys. Because that's how reacting works. Okay, that's how reacting works. Okay, there's a lot of people out there. Okay, not naming names. But they'll be watching things and they'll pause and go, haha, that was funny. Haha. And then go back to reacting. And I think, hang on a minute. You're a reaction channel. You've got a duty to give me your thoughts and feelings on every little bit of information that you find interesting. And yet you don't. And yet you don't. And you rake in thousands. You rake in millions. You have thousands and millions of subscribers. And all you do is sit there and go, haha, oh, that was funny. Haha. Oh, wow. That was great. Yeah. Okay, you're giving the rest of us a bad name.
I will be opening a studio in Los Angeles, California.
Nobody is shocked and nobody has moved. Nobody cares. Not a single person cares. Whoop-de-doo. We're moving to LA. Fabulous. Yay. We get to watch you just run into traffic and hold it up on Hollywood Boulevard. Fantastic. But at least she has better access to snow, if you get my drift.
I know Maddie will come, but who else is going to make the cut? We're going to have to wait and see.
It's obviously going to be the people who are on the main team regardless, do you know what I mean? Like, we're not going to be getting rid of any of them because production are like, well, America has invested their time in these people and they don't care about Cameron, they don't care about Jade, they don't care about Sarah H or Sarah R, they don't even care about... Oh, Ava's not here anymore, is she? That's a shame.
Abby, there's a huge box out here that was just delivered with your name on it. Can one of you guys help me?
It sounds like a bomb. Someone get the bomb squad in. Someone's trying to kill Abby Lee Miller. Get Jack Bauer in. There's clearly a terrorism problem here. Oh my goodness, guys. There's a box. An unnamed box. And don't open it. Do not even think about opening it, okay, until the CTU get here. Please. Honestly. You don't want that going off.
Guys, we need to stay focused. It's about the dancing.
Bite me, Kathy. Have you ever thought that, like, Kathy's a little bit like the Joker? You know, Abby's fat man, and then you've got Kathy as the Joker, and she's sending funny messages and being like, bite me. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? That's absolutely crazy. That's absolutely mental and crazy.
She's just sending something over to our rehearsal to play these childish, stupid games and to let me know that she's in town.
And I would want to open the presents because if there's one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open a present. I'm going to open a present. I'm going to open a present that is addressed to me, even if it's something shit. Vivian could be inside of that box and you're letting her suffocate to death. If Vivian dies inside that box, that's on you and I will be calling the police.
Hi, guys. Oh my gosh, guys. Hi.
I love it. I love it. I love it. This crazy episode is amazing. It's amazing. It's incredible. Amazing, amazing, amazing. What do you mean Jeanette and Ava are here? Just when you least expect it, the episode, it takes off.
Did they think I've lost my mind? That I didn't remember kicking them out?
Okay. How did they possibly get here? Production. Production has obviously invited them. Obviously. But this is definitely going to be played off as, you're a stalker. Count Stalkula. Oh my god, she's stalking the streets again. Like, trying to find us. Trying to find the Abby Lee Stalker studio or whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's just absolutely crazy. It's crazy.
Ava's here right now, and we are here because of perseverance and determination. If they want to call that stalking, then so be it.
Listen, I've said this on a production notes video, so if you haven't been watching the production notes videos, make sure you go and watch them because they are actually very funny and very exciting. And you guys might not know what's on the production notes, and if you do, still go and watch them because you get my thoughts on them at the end of the day, so why wouldn't you want to watch them? But anyway, here's my thoughts on the matter. Perseverance and determination. Two very, very key skills that a stalker must have. Because nobody is stalking people when they're not persevering and they're not determined. Do you know what I mean? So you're not really helping your case right now. You're not really helping yourself out right now.
Another one.
How are you? Good, how are you? Good. Let's take this off.
I see they've taken a leaf out of Chrissy and Sarah's book by having on the tank top or the sports bra that is Abby Lee Dance Company. So she's taken off the jacket, but she's still repping the merch.
When was she cut?
I was never told she was cut.
Shush!
Sorry, Jeanette just got shushed. Shushed. That's crazy. That is absolutely mental and crazy. I am beyond shocked. You don't shush someone like that. Shh. The only thing she needed was the little hand. Shh. I'm too much of a old Gen Z. I'm a Gen Z, don't get me wrong, but I'm too old in the Gen Z bracket to understand how to make TikTok work. Also, we're 51 minutes into this episode, and we haven't even got out of Pyramid yet. How far into the episode are we? Oh, we're actually a decent way in, to be fair. To be fair, we're a decent way in.
Who does this to their kid?
Ava, you're too tall for us today. You're cut. Thank you. You can go.
It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so unbelievably miserable and sad that she's making kids stand next to each other and go, you're too tall for this team. Who cares? Who cares? The kids can't control when they grow or when they don't grow. That is not something that's within their power. So why are you bullying these children based on how tall they are? That's not okay.
You're going to be successful if you can get away from your mother and get great training. Go.
Get away from me.
Yes.
For great training? She's a beautiful dancer.
I know.
Who do you
You're
think
standing
should train
there
her?
speaking for her.
I can't believe you came here just to put Ava through this again.
Okay. There's a lot to unpack here, so strap in, lads. Strap in. Okay. First and foremost, Abby saying you need to get away from her mother, and her mother being like, who do you think taught her to be a good dancer? Facts. Obviously, she's dancing at her mum's studio. She's going to be a good dancer because her mum has trained her. So you saying you need to get away from your mother, it's completely like redundant sentence, because her mum is the reason why she is a good dancer. Secondly, I agree with Boring Laurie. I completely agree with her. Why would you bring your daughter back to the studio and the show where Abby has proved time and time again that not only does she not care about you, not only does she not like you, but she will actively destroy your child's confidence and enjoyment for dance purely for her own entertainment? Why would you come back? She, as far as I was aware, was very clear the last time she was here in like episode 25, or no, episode 26, sorry, that your daughter has no place on this team. No place. Okay? Why would you bother coming back? That is so harmful to your child that it does begin to call into question your morals and your ethics. Okay? I understand if I am completely wrong and this is a production move. Production has said, you signed a contract, you have to be here for filming. That's different. But if you chose to come back and there was an option for you to decline, that's on you. And that's the way I feel about this.
Going into this pyramid, I thought that it would be the original team split up, and you don't know how happy I am that we're all together.
I have to admit, I was a little bit concerned that Abby was going to just mix the teams up and cause absolute fundamental chaos. And I'm kind of glad that she didn't, because I feel like that would be really negative and a bit of a pessimistic way to finish this series. So I'm glad that she didn't do that. But equally, there's still time at the end of the day.
Who aren't members of their studio, who are studio hoppers when they leave their studio. Are you kidding me?
My issue with this whole thing is that I don't believe that this is nationals. I don't. I think it's just another dance competition, from what my understanding of it is. Because nationals, as far as I'm aware, is something that you have to compete in when it comes to like sectionals, regionals, nationals. That makes sense. Nationals is always at the end of the series, but it never has any build up to that. It's never like, oh, we're competing in this, we're competing in this, and then we're competing in the nationals, which is this. It doesn't feel genuine anymore. It doesn't. Season 1, I feel like, felt the most genuine because we saw a sectionals, we saw a regionals, we saw a nationals. cool. But now it just feels like we're calling any old competition at the end of the series nationals just for the sake of the TV show.
But if you don't win...
No, you have to win.
All right, you have to win.
Won every year. You have a reputation to protect as a league competition team.
I've never seen Holly this fired up in my life. I've never seen her so fired up. Christy's like, it's fine if you don't win, and Holly's like, no, you have to win. You have to, at all costs, even if it takes blood, sweat and tears, even if it takes sacrificing Mackenzie over there. We will win, no matter the cost.